Hey TubeUbers, TJ Pyramid here, good old Joe, with another movie review. I've had this movie for a few months now. I actually picked it up at one of the Blockbusters when it was closing, and always had interest in it. And just now tonight got around to watching it, and that is The Bay, a Barry Levinson film. As you can see from the producers of Paranormal Activity and Insidious, which has something to do with Oren Peli and whatnot. Basically, this movie here. Uh, Well, I'll just go ahead and read the back to you. 2 million fish washed ashore. 1,000 blackbirds dropped from the sky on July 4th, 2009. A deadly menace swept through the quaint seaside town of Claridge, Maryland. But the harrowing story of what happened that Independence Day has never been told until now. The authorities believed they had buried the truth about the tragedy that claimed over 700 human lives. Now, 3 years later, a reporter has emerged with footage revealing the cover-up to an unimaginable killer, a mysterious parasitic outbreak told from the perspective of those who were there and saw what happened. The Bay unfolds over 24 hours through people's iPhones, Androids, 911 calls, webcams, and whatever else could be used to document the nightmare in Claridge. The creepiest thing about this movie is just how real it is, because you know that no matter what country you live in, you know that your government is definitely hiding stuff from you. There's outbreaks like this that actually do happen. People get these weird rashes, um, some type of weird thing living inside of you, and who knows how many untold people actually die from that type of thing that it's not reported. So that's the creepiest part of this movie, is definitely the realism uh, that it portrays, that stuff like this actually does happen, that there are so many unknown parasites and viruses and bacterias and um, so many other host of things that science and stuff does not know about, that really could be undiagnosed for years and years to come. Especially like in this, like the waterborne bacteria. There's so many things living in lakes and rivers and stuff. Good thing I don't go to a lot of them, because every year here when it gets to be summertime and the temperatures are hot, you always hear about people getting sick, stomach bugs and stuff like that. So that's definitely the spookiest part of this film, is the realism. Um, there's a lot of gore in this too, because these parasites not only eat the flesh or whatever from the outside in, but they also do from the inside out. And almost like giant beetles that come out your neck, crawl out your mouth. Uh, there's amputations in this. They think they get it and it spreads to other parts of the body. There's boils and blisters and pus and blood dripping out and puke and just really, really nasty, real looking gore, like if someone who's actually sick from like some type of parasite, a food poisoning, an illness of some sort, and it definitely looks realistic. All the footage is well done. If you're not a fan of the shaky cam, found footage type thing, you're probably not going to like this. But I'm a fan of those types of films, and I think this was really well done, nicely pieced together, how they show the different footage. The one thing I didn't like about it was the what's the girl's name? The actress, Heather Donahue, who is the reporter who is there at the festival and releases this footage a couple years down the road, and she does a lot of the narration. I just I didn't mind her on-screen presence. Just I didn't really enjoy her voice. The narration tone of her voice just didn't thrill me. By no means deterred me from watching the film, but I just didn't find her enjoyable. But beyond that, um, it's a fine film. It's a good film. It's definitely a film that'll get under your skin. Let's hope not. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. If you have if you're like a germaphobe or something like that, or you watch shows like Monsters Inside Me and stuff, where people have like 30-foot tapeworms and stuff. This is really going to creep you out if you're very creeped out by that type of thing, which, you know, that's creepy shit. So, check out the bay if you haven't. It's definitely a skin crawler. And yeah, there we go. I enjoyed it enough to recommend it, especially for the creepy factor. So there we go. Comment, subscribe if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, spread the word, and cheers. Thanks for watching.